battle forms to track hit points during encounters in role-playing games. This will allow you an opportunity to focus a little more on role-playing and the fun aspect rather than the math. This is the finished product and what it will look like over here. You can make it a lot fancier. You can add colors, more stats up above, but I'm just going to do a basic one to get the point across, and you can roll with it from there. Simply open a spreadsheet from a program such as Microsoft Excel, which is what I'm using. Select a square, and you're going to enter the name of the monster to track hit points for. Orc Fighter. Next to that, I like to enter the bloodied value so that you have it for a quick reference. And below those, I like to put the defenses. So you can put their armor class. If you know the fortitude, you can put that. Reflex, will, or anything you need for any game system that you're going to need for a quick reference down here, because these actually won't play into what I use this for at all, just for reference. So let's select all that, and to separate it, we're going to put a border on it. So this is the border box here. I want outside borders around it. Notice that'll separate it. Now, the next part, which is right here, is where we're going to track the hit points of the monster, where we're going to record hits on it and its starting hit point value. So if it's got 100 hit points, it's not going to take a whole lot of hits to kill it, so we only need about this many boxes. And we'll put a border around those to separate it. Down here, you notice I've separated another cell or box. Put a border around it. That's where the remaining hit point total is going to be. In the first box in the tracking area, enter the starting hit points. Come back down here, and the hit points remaining should appear here. To get that to happen, we need to enter a formula. So I go up here. This is the sum box. We'll click on that because we want a sum. We want a sum of the squares in here, though, where we're actually tracking. So I'm going to highlight and select all the squares within that big box and press enter. Now our current total shows up. Anywhere in here, you can track hits. So if somebody hits the monster for 23 damage, you can enter it there, you can enter it in this square. Doesn't matter, because it's going to add up all these squares to get this total. Keep in mind, if it's taking a hit, that's a negative number. You're subtracting hit points, so put a negative 23 if you hit it for 23. It changes the total down here automatically, which is nice. It's pretty simple math for most people. Some people it's a little tougher to do that in their head and quickly, but you don't need to worry about that now. And it allows you to track pretty quick. Say the next person dealt 13, the next person's all over it and they've already, oops, scratch that. Make sure you press enter after you enter a number, or you'll have happen what I did. Up here, the next person's already got their roll done. They dealt 15. I just dealt 3 hits in a matter of seconds, and I've done no math, but I know that monster's bloodied, because right here we've got the current total, factoring in all these, and the bloodied value showing right there for reference. It's kind of nice to use. Like I said, the biggest reason I've ever used it, and I don't always use it, is to take the focus off the math so that I can focus more on role-playing in the game itself. Now, if you'd like to have multiple of the same monster in a fight, we'll delete all these hits so we have a fresh one. You can just highlight the entire thing, come up to Edit, Copy, and you can literally edit, paste it all over. It's going to take the formula with it. So now I've got 2 orc fighters. We can go back and forth. If you need to distinguish, I like to click on the name, come up here to the paint bucket, add a color. Maybe the color matches the miniature so you don't get confused if you have a little blue miniature there. Let's say we've got a red miniature there, so you can keep track of which one's which, and just go back and forth dealing damage to these orc fighters. And you've always got their hit point total. You don't have to keep track of it. Very simple, very efficient. Like I said, it's nice to have as a tool, so I thought I'd share it. If you have different encounters, come down here and actually click on this plus sign next to the sheet to add a new sheet. And now you can go back and forth between 2 different sheets. You can have one encounter set up here. You can come back over here to the first encounter if you want to look at it. You can also come down here and right-click and rename it. So, well, possibly. Here we go. Orc Fighters. Now I've named that spreadsheet there, so I know exactly what it is. Separate your encounters, and you're good to go. Thank you for watching today. If you have any questions, please comment or message me, or if you have any other ideas to expand on this, because there really is a lot you can do with spreadsheets to help out to make your game a lot better. Like I said, the biggest reason I do this is to focus more on the role-playing aspect. It takes that other busy work out of it, keeps it very simple, as long as you don't mind a little technology in your game. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one.